Hello, hello. This is Jennifer Sinceri, and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator, and it is Fun Friday. We're getting ready to have some Stampin' therapy. We'll wait a few minutes. I'm a little bit early. We'll let everybody get on. Once you get on, would you please comment? Let me know that you're here. That would be fabulous. Also, if you would share the video, that would be amazing. We are going to play with the Gingerbread and Peppermint DSP tonight. And I have 6 cards I'm going to make with you tonight. Hello, Lori. How are you? I'm so glad you made it in time. Grab yourself something to drink and get comfortable. I am hoping that you're going to enjoy tonight. I tried really, really hard to come up with some cute cards making this DSP because you guys challenged me to do that. Some of you said you weren't really excited about this paper, and I said, all right, I'm going to take you up on that challenge. Good evening, Jeannie and Carol. Happy Friday. Happy weekend to you. Today was my last day of summer break. I have the weekend. And then Monday, I'm officially back at work. Yes, indeed. Have teacher work days. And then my first day with students is on Thursday. Alrighty, and my 2 kids started school this week. They went to school on Thursday and then today, and they have had a good 2 days, it seems like. So yay. I know, summer break went by so fast. It's like a whirlwind. I feel like I just started to enjoy summer and then bam, it's over. Okay, looks like we've got some people watching. Let's see. Hi, Chris from Idaho. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. It is Fun Friday. Happy weekend, everyone. I hope you have something fun planned for the weekend. Something that brings you joy. I am going to be working on some more Christmas cards, I think, this weekend and getting those made. I also need to finish prepping for my August workshop. Hi, Peggy. Thank you for joining me. I am always here on Facebook Tuesdays and Fridays, unless something unforeseen comes up, and then I usually let you know. But you can usually count on me to be here Tuesdays and Fridays, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right? And then if you miss out, you can always watch the replays. Tonight, I'm going to make 6 cards using our Gingerbread and Peppermint DSP. And you guys challenged me. I showed it to you, and some of you said, I'm not so crazy about that paper. And I said, well, I am going to take you up on that challenge and see if I can change your mind. So we'll see. We'll see if I can do that. If you have your mini catalog, you're going to find the coordinating products on page 8 and 9. This is just some samples. The whole sweet code is right here. Then there's a bundle, pretty pillow box dies. I'm going to show you. I made some of these up. Hello, Julie. Welcome. Happy Friday. Then we have some Memories and More pieces. There's a Memories and More pack, Memories and More note cards and envelopes, lovely ruffled ribbon, some embellishments, and then craft paper. Okay, I'm excited about this. There's some new masks, and then the DSP. And the coordinating colors are Real Red, Old Olive, Early Espresso, and Cinnamon Cider. Okay, that being said, let me show you really quick the little pillow box dies. Okay, These two I made up as a little favor for my last workshop that I had. I'm going to take one apart so you can see inside. All right, they're very small. I was hoping that they would fit a gift card, and I'm just going to show you. This is a gift card next to the pillow box. So they are on the smaller side. They will hold candy and they will hold cash, but they won't hold a gift card, just so you guys know. So you can just open up. I put some little peppermints inside these, okay? But that does make a very cute favor. You could put Hershey Kisses in there. You could put a couple Ghirardelli squares in there. Tootsie Rolls. There's lots of different, I can't save that ribbon. That's okay. Lots of different little candies that you could fit in there. But I wanted you to see the size, all right? So that's what the pillow box dies look like once they're made up. They're actually very easy to make. So that way you've got something to refer to see how large they are. Perfect size for a place setting favor. Okay, let's get started because I have 6 cards to make. They're not too complicated, and the only stamping I'm going to do tonight would be my sentiments. Everything came from the DSP. Okay, so I'm just going to flip through. You get 48 sheets for how much? 48 sheets for $11.50. Okay, let's see if I can do this without, it's kind of hard. They're very bright, cheerful colors and patterns. Okay. And there's a lot here. Like there is a lot to choose from. That side. Then we've got trees, cookies. Oh, I already showed that one to you. Sorry. We've got gingerbread. I wanted to make a gingerbread house. I have yet to do that. I'm going to try and play around and see if I can create a gingerbread house as like a home decor item. Wouldn't that be fun? There's some more gingerbread. And then there are several pages. Hi, Stacy. Happy Friday. There are several pages that have cookies and little candies that you can cut out, which is what I did tonight. Because believe it or not, I actually did not buy the stamp set yet. So all my cards are just with some sentiments that I had and then the DSP. Hello, Shelly. Happy Friday, my friend. I'm so glad to see all of you guys here. Thanks for being so faithful and coming on. All right, so I'm just giving you a little review, just showing you the paper in case you're new and you haven't seen it before. I just want you guys to see these fun, whimsical patterns. Okay, there's that one, and then one more. Oops, that's blank. That's odd. I think there we go. Okay. Yes, you do get a nice selection of paper. You do. There's 48 sheets in here, so it's going to stretch. There's a lot that you can do with it. Okay. And you guys know that we're doing Sale-a-bration right now. So that means for every $50 that you spend here in North America, you get to pick something free out of the Sale-a-bration brochure. And there's some fabulous things in here. Stamp sets, full packs of paper. Lots of fun. I pulled my sentiments tonight from this stamp set, Merriest Moments. This is currently in the mini catalog. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so I actually, Real Red is one of the coordinating colors, but some of the cards tonight, I pulled some Cherry Cobbler also. All right, just for some contrast. So we've got a Cherry Cobbler card base that I just burnished. And then I have cut 1/4 inch smaller white mat. And then I cut one of those gingerbread pieces. Okay, and so that's 1/4 inch smaller in addition. Sorry, someone was just messaging me, so I got distracted. Sorry about that. Then I pulled the dies. I pulled our Scalloped Contour Dies set. I've used some of those tonight also. All right, so I cut out one in white, and then I just created a mat for it in the cherry cobbler. Okay, excuse me. Then what I did was I cut out 2 gingerbread cookies, and they are the Real Red ornaments. Okay, so yes, I know we've got some cherry cobbler on here and Real Red. And then I cut out, because on several of those papers you've got little tiny candies on them, and I just thought those were so cute. Hi, Linda. Happy Friday. So these little candies, I fussy cut those out. Okay, and I used some of those. So we'll place those here and there. Okay, I don't know exactly where yet. We'll figure it out. And then I'm going to put a sentiment on here also. All right, so let's see. I'm going to stamp my sentiment. And I think I'm going to do a joyful Christmas to you and yours. And for those of you just hopping on, I pulled sentiments from Merriest Moments. All right. So this is proof that you don't have to buy the whole suite. You don't even have to buy the bundle. You can just buy the paper. You could buy the consumable items and use what you have. That helps save us money using what we have, right? We all have stamp sets at home that we've fallen in love with and purchased. Let's use them. Don't let them sit and accumulate dust. Let's get them out and let's use them. Even you're retired, you know, for me, I'm a demonstrator, and so I like to show current product so that I can sell it to you. But you guys have some things that are current that you've just bought, and you have some favorites that you've had for years. Pull those out, use them. How many of you guys still have wood stamps? I am guilty of that also. I have lots of wood stamp sets that I just can't part with. And I pull them out when I'm doing my own stamping. I pull them out and play with them. In fact, tomorrow, that's going to be one of my things I'm going to do. I'm going to pull out some of my retired wood stamps for Christmas and make some Christmas cards for my own personal creating. I got to get my act together. I got to get my Christmas cards done so that I will have enough by the time Christmas comes. Because people like to buy Christmas cards from me, but I also like to send my Christmas cards. So Pamela, you have some wood stamps. Yep. Okay, I really feel like that basic white helps make the gingerbread pop, don't you? Gives it that crispness. Now we're going to pop this piece up with some dimensionals, and I'm just pulling my U-pick tool. You've seen me use this. It's kind of gummy. You've seen me use this all the time. I use the sharp end all the time. Then the putty end, I've been using that for some of my sequins here and there. And I'm going to use it tonight to help me pick up some of these little pieces that I cut out, those candy shapes. Okay. Oops, didn't get that one. There we go. All right. Now, the grid paper is not just for demonstrators. You can actually purchase this grid paper yourself. I love it because it helps me with placement of things. I use the lines to help me make sure that everything's centered and aligned right. You can also use it to help you when you are putting your stamps on your blocks. Let's maybe put it there. Maybe put it there. We're going to use some more Stampin' Dimensionals. Okay, let me just see something real quick. Yeah, I don't want to put it right here because that's going to overlap on my cardstock, and my cardstock is already popped up. So I just need to put dimensionals on the place that's going to be on top of the gingerbread. All right. I know, I use my grid paper all the time, you guys, and I use it until it's sticky, pretty much. I try and put a clean one out for you guys so that you don't see all my messy work. And we want things to look nice when we're on live for everybody, right? But I use it up, you know, when it's got ink all over it. I just use it to help protect my table, my surfaces. Come here, you. So I just wanted to throw that out there, that you can actually use grid paper. You can purchase it as a customer. It's not just for demonstrators. It's a great way to protect your work surface and to help you with lining things up. It really helps me when I'm putting like sentiment stamps on blocks to make sure that they are straight. I think that's like the biggest thing for me. Okay. Now, I think we need a little bit of glitz. Let me see if I can find my ribbon that I was going to use. Oh, my eyes were watering today, and you know what it's like when you start rubbing your eyes and you've rubbed them for too long, and then the skin around your eye gets like sensitive. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now. I don't want to use gold. I wanted that sparkly white ribbon, and I forgot to pull it out for you guys, so I might have to improvise with gold because that's what I'm seeing right now. Don't you hate that? I hate that. I pulled everything else except that one spool. There's always something that goes wrong. I might have to, well, I could use my retired white. I can see my retired white, which is actually still in the clearance rack. I went to look on the clearance rack before going on live. And this ribbon, it's called the, what is it called? Snowflake Splendor ribbon. It's on sale for $4.20. It's still there. It hasn't sold out yet. So it's got a really nice sheen to it. It's got iridescent fairy dust in it. So let's see if I can maybe make a little bow for our ornaments, our little ornament cookies. We'll see what that looks like. If I can get my fingers to work tonight. All right. Okay. Let's see what that looks like. It kind of covers up my little candies, but maybe I'll move my candy over just a little bit. There we go. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna wait and put that on after I do my bow. Okay, so did anything fabulous happen for you guys this week? Anything out of the ordinary? Anything awesome possum? Or was it just a ordinary week for you guys? I feel like this week went by fast. We came home on our camping trip on Monday, and I was live with you ladies on Tuesday, and the rest of this week has gone by super fast. It was running around getting school supplies, last minute school supplies that we still needed, and getting the kids' binders all set up, stuff like that. Getting the laundry all caught up. Thank you, Pamela, for sharing my video. I really appreciate that, friend. Thank you, thank you. Let me grab my glue dots here. Okay. So it's been a busy week. I've been reflecting. I always try and do spring cleaning during my summer break because I'm home, and I try and do one room at a time. And I'm just looking around the house going, oh, okay, I didn't get to that. I didn't get to that. Where'd my candy go? Did I lose my candy? Do you guys see my candy? Where did I put it? It was right here. Did it get stuck on my glue dots? No. I'm gonna have to cut another candy out. Oh, it's on my finger. Look at that. It's on my finger. Good grief. Let's put this one here. What do you guys think? I think this needs to get trimmed just a little bit more so it's not so much in my words. Is that cute? Oh, I'm so glad. Yeah, you're gonna have 6 ideas tonight, and I had a lot of fun playing with this paper, you guys. Actually, I think you're gonna like what I come up with. I think they're cute. Now, you could always do some wet embossing, do wet embossing powder on this and make it look like frosting. You know, you could do that also to add to this. I think that came out really cute. Okay, next card. Next card. All right, I pulled some soft succulent. This one's a little different. Soft succulent card base. We're going to use some of the ribbon. And then I am still using those Scalloped Contour Dies. I cut another piece out in Evening Evergreen. Then I used our craft paper and I cut a piece out. So I used size larger, okay? Then I cut out 2 bell cookies, 2 little bells. Now, to tie in the green, I pulled some Tidings of Christmas DSP, okay? And I used the 2 dies that I use all the time from, and Stacy knows the name of these. I can't remember. Stacy, help me out. I know, aren't the colors really pretty? So don't be afraid to pull some of it out and use with other colors. You don't have to stick to the color palette of the DSP. Like I pulled some cherry cobbler just to change it up a little bit. Thank you, Stacy. Stitch So Sweetly. Why is it that I always forget the name of those? Because I use them all the time. I don't know. Brain overload. Okay, so I just stamped the same sentiment that I used before, a joyful Christmas to you and yours. And I'm going to place it on here. Okay, let's put these pieces together. You've said it so many times for me that you've remembered what it is. Well, that just shows how much you love me. You take care of me. You guys know when I go live, my brain cells die, right? You know that. Every time I go live, my brain cells go to sleep or something. It's very different than just being in your craft room by yourself. There's more pressure because you know you have an audience. All right, I think we're going to pop this up. Oops, don't want the baby dimensionals. We want the big boy dimensionals. Okay. Oh, I've been trying to take vitamins to build up my immune system for going back to school. And oh my goodness, every time I take vitamins, it makes my stomach yucky. And I need to take them at night when I eat dinner. I took some at lunchtime today, and I just don't think I had enough in my stomach. Don't you hate that? I hate that. Oh, are you using these dies, the Stitch So Sweetly ones? The Stitch So Sweetly dies are a great staple. They can be used with so many different stamps. That's what I like about them, is that you can find stamps that fit them so easily. Miss Leia Kitty is crying in the hallway. She wants attention. Did you guys see the picture I posted of her today? She was sleeping in her Stampin' Up! Kitty bed this morning, taking a nap, and I had to take a picture of her. So, Shelly, this is the craft paper, okay? So, on page 9, number 7 is Craft 6x6 paper pack. You get 20 sheets for $6. So that's what this is. It's the craft paper. I'll hold it up to you. I'm going to show you it's a little bit different from Cinnamon Cider in color. I did one card with Cinnamon Cider tonight that you'll see, and then this is the craft paper. So you guys can see the difference, okay? Cinnamon Cider is a little brighter on the orangier side, I think. Ouch, I just bumped my knee. Okay. Let's put this on. I'm going to put it to the side. All right. Yeah, there's a big difference in the color. This is a Cinnamon Cider also, but they've got like little bits of speckled maybe early espresso in there to kind of make it look like it's been cooked. So it has a little variety of color in there. It's not true cinnamon cider all the way through. It looks like kind of a burnt cookie, you know. So I really wanted to show you guys that you don't have to buy the stamp set if you don't want to. If you're trying to live on a budget, you know, you can put your spending on other things. And the other thing is we only have so much space for stamp sets, right? I mean, I'm kind of hurting myself telling you not to buy stamps. But I want you to buy the stuff that you really fall in love with. You know, I don't want you to buy stuff just so it will match. I'm trying to show you that you probably have things in your stash that you can use with new products that you've fallen in love with. Okay, I just had to take a swig of my water there. All right, now I'm going to pull some of our in color jewels, and there's a rhinestone on the back, because we have that evening evergreen in here, and I thought some of those might be pretty. And then I was going to do a bow. Let me do the bow first, because the bow is going to take up more space. Yeah, I mean, you guys are seeing, if you've got some of those basic dies, pull them out, use them, and then you're just adding a new pack of paper to your stash. Now, a lot of us hoard paper. How many of you guys are guilty of hoarding your DSP? Okay. Yes, I can see your hands. I see your hands. I know who you are. We need to start using up our paper. Use it. I don't know about you, but sometimes I fall in love with paper. I buy a whole bunch of it, and then I'm like, I'm sick of this paper. If I look at this paper one more time, I'm gonna throw up. Have you ever felt like that? You get tired of using the same paper. So we got to use our paper up. It's not going to do any good sitting collecting dust. Use it up. And there will always be pretty paper to buy. There will always be pretty paper. Stampin' Up will never run out of pretty paper for you to buy. There's been several packs of paper that I have fallen in love with over the years that I have loved Stampin' Up. They always amaze me. They bring something out every year that is just truly gorgeous paper. So you'll never be short on finding paper that you like. Okay. Now, where are we going to put our embellishments? Maybe one here, and then we'll do one here and one here. What do you guys think? I think that's really pretty. Really pretty. Okay. You guys love it? Thank you, Shelley. All right, next card. I don't do a lot with the browns in our, I just don't do a lot with the brown colors. And so this was a stretch for me. All right, this one I used real red. Okay. And I did some dry embossing. This is the Parisian embossing folder. All right, give it a little bit of texture. Normally when I do dry embossing, I use liquid glue. But you guys know I have a love-hate relationship with liquid glue, and I don't want to get all sticky, so I'm not going to do it tonight. But I highly recommend that when you use embossing and you're gluing it down, I would use our Stampin' Seal Plus with it or liquid glue, just to make sure that it sticks down really well. Okay, so I cut a strip of the DSP, okay? You could do the olive on one side or the red. I'm going to stick with red. And then I created a mat with cinnamon cider. Okay, and we're going to make sure that we got to make sure that we've got a little bit all the way around. Here we go. Okay. And we're going to put this on the side. Believe it or not, I am still using up some of my snail adhesive that's retired. I've got to use it up. I actually have fallen in love with the Stampin' Seal Plus. That's my favorite adhesive. I I like it better than just the plain stamping seal. But I got to use up some of this other stuff. Yep, you could use tear and tape. You could. That would work too with your embossing. All right, let's do our sentiment. And I pulled a punch. I think I showed you this punch last time, maybe last Friday. It was very, very recent. And I showed you a little trick on how to make a layer behind it. So I punched one in white and I punched one in cinnamon cider, and I'm just going to cut it down the middle. Boop. And then we're going to put that behind it. Okay? And it'll look like it's got a layer. So let's eyeball it so we can see where we want to put it. And then the other side. Make sure it's all even. It looks like I got a little bit of gumminess on my something right there. Something sticky. Okay. So now it looks like you have a layer. Cool, right? Then I cut out 3 different cookies this time. So I've got, this is part of the DSP, and then I cut out cookies. I was in a cookie mood, but I mean, this is gingerbread paper, right? So we'll figure out where we're going to put those. Maybe go like that. And I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. We're going to use the big boys. All right. Doesn't take a lot. I just want to make sure that it, oops, look at that. I just tore it off. I want to make sure it doesn't cave in. All right. And I want to make sure it doesn't go off my card. I'm just putting it on the very end. Okay. And you know, I was wondering, you could, to make more cookies, if you have the ornament punches, you could use those. They were retired. If you have those in your stash, you could use the ornament punches and use that to cut out more cookies with some of those full sheet gingerbread papers. Like this one. Use your punches and make more cookies if you want. That's another little tip. Look at our punches and see what shapes you could use to make more cookies. All right. Very easy cards tonight, but I feel like they don't look wimpy. They're not wimpy cards. Okay. And where's, I don't think red is going to show up on the red card. Let's see if we can, let's not, I'm not going to do soft succulent. We'll do a little bit of that white. I can almost smell the gingerbread. Next week, I think I'm going to play around with some fall themed cards. I think I will do that next. make this a little smaller. And still a little too long. Let's trim our tails. I always pull them to the middle and I trim them together so that they're same. One side isn't longer than the other. That's my little trick. Thanks, Shelly. You're gonna play with Halloween since it's Friday the 13th. Yeah, I want to play with my pumpkins a little bit more. Maybe pull out some leaves, and I've got that cute Halloween paper I might play with next week. We'll see what I come up with. I think we need a little sparkle. Little bit of sparkle. I could use, I want something, maybe gold. There's these wonderful gems. And then these guys, the genial gems, there's some gold ones in there. I'm wondering if those would look good. Let's see. Let's see if they show up. I didn't want like true gold. I just want like little bit of glitter. There we go. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty. Okay. Am I showing it? Can you guys see the whole card? All right. Next. I love the little bits of white showing through, that crispness of the white. Okay, this one is more of the browns. Like I said, I don't normally do the browns, but the gingerbread was calling my name. So this is cinnamon cider, and I cut another one of those really pretty dies out. Then I cut some of our gingerbread DSP to put on top, so you just see the icing. Okay, and then I cut a little square here, and we're gonna put the snowflake on there. I pulled some pool party shimmer ribbon that I thought I would put behind this with a bow. And we need a sentiment, but it can't be a big one. Let's do a small one. Did I convince you to buy the paper now, Shelly? Has anybody changed their mind about this paper now? Have I done my job? I totally agree with you, Stacy. The dies, the contour, the scalloped contour dies, you can use on any DSP, any DSP. All right, see how I'm using my grid paper? I am taking a sentiment and I'm lining it up on a line, and then I just put my block down, press, and now it's perfectly straight. Okay? And we're gonna stamp. We're going to stamp, sorry about that, didn't mean to scream in your ear. We're going to stamp Season's Greetings. I hope I didn't get ink on me, on my dress I'm wearing. Okay, and I think I need to ink that up a little bit more. I see my S isn't covered all the way. There we go. I have not changed your mind, but you've gotten some good ideas. Okay, all right, I can hang with that. Shelly has crossed, she has changed her mind. I changed her mind. At least one person has said, oh, I like that paper now. I think it's cute paper. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of adhesive on my ribbon to help hold it down in place so it doesn't slip slide away. Okay, do I want it to be, or do I want it to be up a little higher? Oops. Pull slowly. Let's go a little higher. I don't know that I wanted it straight in the middle, but let's see. Yeah, I like that one. So Stacy says she's stubborn. That's why I haven't convinced her. She's just trying to make me not feel bad. Shelly says it wasn't hard for her. Shelly's a sucker like I am. I can't help it. I fall in love with Stampin' Up stuff pretty easily. There's only been a few things that I haven't really cared for. Hi, Sharon. Glad you could make it. All right, so I've got my little bit of pool party ribbon there, and I'm going to now put this on my lacy icing die. Really, my contour scalloped die. But I think it just goes perfect with the gingerbread, makes it look like icing, doesn't it? Why is that not staying down? And we're going to pop this up with some dimensionals, and we're going to use the big boys again. All right, I am on my, what is this, 4th card? Yep. Come on, come on. There we go. All right. I haven't seen Deanna tonight. I hope Deanna's doing okay. Normally she's here. Deanna, if you're out there, give us a holler. All right, and then we're going to put maybe 2 little guys on here, 2 dimensionals. And we're going to put that here. I think my snowflake cookie is not quite centered. Get over here. Let me see if I can move it. I am telling you, if you don't have the U-Pick tool, you guys really need it, because I use it for everything. I use it to perform surgery. I use it to help me pick up stuff. I'm gonna have to put a new one on there, but it wasn't centered, so it was bothering me. Let's take that. And if you get them stuck, this is what I do. I just, like if they're not sticky anymore and you need to put a new one on, I just use my scissors to cut it off. Like that. That's what I do. You guys do anything different? And then I just put a new one on top. Not like I have to do that a lot. I never make mistakes like that, ever. Haha. Okay, let's see if I can get that more centered this time. All right. I know, it is the best tool ever. Absolutely. All right, now we're gonna make a little bow and we're gonna pull in some of those genial gems, I think is what they're called. All right. This is the shimmery pool party ribbon from the annual catalog. I thought, ouch, just a different color. Sometimes we get tired of red and green. Just something different. I'm glad, Pamela, you like the paper. I'm glad. All right. That looks good. Let's grab a glue dot. And tack that on. And now let's grab some of these gems after I throw away my little stop sign papers from my dimensionals. There's a cat hair. Imagine that. I don't know where that came from. Not like the cats ever jump up on my table. Okay. There we go. Very simple, but I think very cute. Very easy. Okay. All right. I know the pool party with the cinnamon cider does look pretty. Okay, we've got 2 more cards. One is a fun fold, and I can't remember what the other one is. Let's see. A fun fold, and one that's got a lot of layers. You wouldn't have put pool party with that paper. Well, I'm glad that you guys are being inspired, getting some new ideas. Okay. I don't know what you call this card. I don't know that it has a name. So what I did was I took my cardstock and I cut it, well, this is from Tuesday. I cut it long ways. Remember, you get 2 pieces if you cut it long ways, okay? And then I scored it in the middle and folded it over. So that's this one, okay? And then what I ended up doing was I cut off, how much did I cut off? So it's 3.5. So I took off 2 inches. I cut off 2 inches. Oh, thank you, Peggy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I don't really know what you would call my style. I can make wow cards, but then I can go simple too. It just depends. All right, and then I've cut a piece of Whisper White, or Basic White, I should say. And we're going to put that in the inside. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Inside of the card. All right. So you need your white, and I would put it in. Then what I did was I took some of the DSP. Okay, you're going to use some of that here, but you're also going to put some of it here. That's why you need to have your white piece glued down. So you're going to glue this piece on the very edge of your white. All right. So let's do that. Okay. And we're going to glue this piece here. I need to burnish that because it's not really laying down very well. There we go. There we go. See how it's down more? Down, boy. Okay. I will say pay attention to your paper, the direction of your paper. Some of it is directional and some of it isn't. So you just have to decide which way you want your lines to go. And on some of it, it doesn't matter. Okay, so everyone sees what I've done so far. Pretty easy, right? All right, then I took another one of our Scalloped Contour Dies in white, and then I just laid it on top of a piece of cherry cobbler and I just trimmed it just so that there's a little bit showing, okay? And that's going to go on top like this. Now when I glue this down, obviously I want my card to be able to open, right? So I'm not going to put adhesive all the way around. I'm only going to put adhesive this part, okay? Let's do our sentiment and then we will glue it down. Okay, and I'm also going to have a cookie on here. So I'm going to just place that there so I know, and then I'm going to put my sentiment on. So I tend to not glue things down just in case I make a mistake. I can always flip my paper over. If you've already glued your stuff down, then you've just wasted it and you have to start over. But I just laid it on there to help me know with placement. Okay, so that's another little tip. Do your stamping first. You can lay things on there so you know kind of where it needs to be, and then put it down after you've done your stamping. And we're going to pop that cookie. We want puffy cookies. We want to make sure they've risen, that they're puffy. So I'm going to use my dimensionals. All right. I'm going to put some candies on there too, and possibly a bow. All right, so I'm eyeballing this. It looks like I'm not going to want to go past here. So I'm just going to count my little scallops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to go past the 8th one. Although now I'm realizing I won't be able to see that. That was stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm just going to put my finger there. Okay? Don't go past my finger. All right. Just making sure I've got the same amount here that I have over here. Okay, good to go. It's not sticky. We don't want sticky when we open our card. And then I've cut out a couple candies. I think I need some more candies though, because I should have another red one on here probably. Let's see. I need a candy. I need candy. I'm going to cut out a candy. I like to fussy cut. I know that a lot of people don't like to fussy cut. I like it. I find it's relaxing. It's an ornament cookie. That's what it is. It's an ornament cookie. It's a gingerbread ornament. I had my cookie cutters out and I made ornament cookies. on paper. This is the easiest baking ever. I didn't have to get hot and sweaty in the kitchen. I like that kind of baking, especially when I'm having a hot flash. All right. I have so many tomatoes right now from my garden, and normally I can it and I make tomato soup, tomato sauce for winter, but it's been so hot that I don't want to be canning, and I've run out of freezer room. I'm gonna have to give away some tomatoes, I think. Don't have any more room in my freezer. Right there. Okay, and then I have some sheer red ribbon. We'll make a little bow on my cookie. Don't eat the bow, though. Or the paper cookie. Don't eat the paper cookie. It won't taste good. These are calorie-free cookies. Wouldn't it be nice if there were tasty calorie-free cookies? All right. Okay. I think my loops are too big. My loops are a little bit too big. All right, another glue dot. I'm almost out of glue dots. I had to order some more. Okay, what do you guys think? Do I need a couple more gems in there, or is it good to go? Thanks, guys, for the hearts. Always appreciate the love. Okay, let's do maybe one there. One there. One there. Okay. Then, when you open it up, you can stamp your sentiment in there and then write your greeting. I think that's cute. Super cute! Okay, last card. Last card. All right. Something a little different to take a break from the color palette. I pulled some Evening Evergreen again. This one's just got lots of layers on it. All right, Cinnamon Cider, Contour Die, Tidings of Christmas. That's what it is, Tidings of Christmas, with some Cherry Cobbler. So there's a lot of layers there. Then I took our gift tag, one of the gift tag punches, which I think I'm going to have to trim. It's too long. I'm going to stamp on that, and then we're going to put some cookies on it. So let me stamp on this, and I'm going to trim it so it fits. Who bought some of this paper when it was on sale? Did you guys get in on that deal? Do I want to go this way? No, I want to go this way. Stacy got some. I love this paper. I love the new in colors. Okay, so I stamped it sideways because I'm going to go like this. So I'm going to trim it about there, I think. We'll eyeball it. Just take off a little bit so it will fit. Okay. Just a tad, just a little tad. So what I did was I cut the die out and then I just put it on some paper and I just trimmed the mat so that it fit enough, okay? I don't know the dimensions, I just laid the die on top of it and trimmed. That's what I call eyeballing. You bought 2 of the Christmas tidings paper, right, Shelly? Yeah, I did too. I got 2 more. I had bought 2 and then I bought 2 more. I've actually used a lot of this paper. I've been making my Christmas cards. And we've used it in some classes. Okay. By the way, my next face-to-face workshop is going to be at the end of August, and it's going to be a card buffet. Normally I do 5 designs for $15. This time I'm going to do maybe 7 or 8 cards, and you pick the 5 you want. If you want more, it's $3 per card. Just going to try and have a few more options because some people want Christmas cards, some people wanted some masculine cards. There was quite a range of requests. So I'm just going to let you guys choose what you want. Okay, and then the leftovers might come out at another class. You never know. They might show up again. So I have done 2 of the cards, and I've got to work on that this weekend. I'm going to finish that up, try and get that done before I go back to school. So it's finished, and I don't have to worry about it. Okay. And we're going to put a big bow there. And Sharon, your card kits went out in the mail today, so you should be getting those in a couple days. And when I get this next crop of kits for August finished, I will let you know. I'm hoping I can get it all done this weekend. My workshop isn't until the end of the month, but I know some of you ladies like to purchase the kits to go. I'm not allowed to do stamped images on them, so you would add your own stamps. But all the die cuts are done. All the piecework is done for you, basically. All the measuring and cutting and whatnot. Okay. So I will keep you posted when that's ready, if you would like those shipped to you. You are most welcome, Sharon. I'm so glad that you enjoy them. If you're interested and you would like to purchase kits to go, card kits to go, just personal message me. I have leftover kits from previous classes, and I can message you pictures of what I have. They're $3 a kit. And everything consumable is included. You just have to add your own sentiments. So just let me know. You can personal message me. And it's kind of nice when somebody's done all the hard work for you. You just have to put it together. Okay. And glue dot. So probably would not have thought of combining Christmas tidings with the gingerbread. I'm thinking. I think it looks pretty, doesn't it? All right, let's pull some of these. I had one that was opened. There it is. Nope, that's not it. I thought I had one that was open. It's probably right in front of me and I can't see it. We'll open this one. I'm so glad you like it. Hopefully you're getting some good ideas. You guys have some of these supplies at home and you'll know what to do with it. As always, if you would like to order product, if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to order some product, you can go to my website, jennifersinceri.stampinup.net, and you can place orders there. I'm not sure where to put my other rhinestone. And this is my host code up here. And I think I have one more week. All orders that use the host code are going to be entered into a drawing, and I am raffling off the host rewards. So if you would like to participate, make sure you write down the host code, and so that would be for orders that are under $150, because if your order's over $150, you want to claim the host rewards yourself. But this is a fun way when your order is smaller, you have a chance possibly of being chosen for the host rewards, just as a fun little giveaway. Okay. All right. So let me put all the cards we've made out so you can see them. I'm going to cover up my contact information for just a minute. We made 6 cards. There they are. Can you guys see everything okay? Let me move that up a little bit. Okay. Which one is your favorite? Which one do you like the best? I think they came out super duper cute. And they're not hard. They're very easy. Very easy to make. I hope you've had fun tonight. Remember, you can always find me on Facebook with Stampin' with Jennifer Sinceri. I'm on Instagram and I'm on YouTube. I am really trying to build up my followers on Facebook and YouTube. Once I get to 1,000 followers on YouTube, I can go live on YouTube. I'm not there yet. So please make sure to follow me. You just have to hit the follow button or the like button, and then you get notified every time I go live or I post an event. And I post on my Facebook page pretty much every day. I post ideas, promotion information, sales, all sorts of goodies, little funnies to make you laugh. So there's always something pretty much every day I post on my Facebook page. And then all my videos right now I'm downloading and then I post them on my YouTube channel. And then when I get to 1,000, I can start going live on YouTube, which I'm hoping I will be able to do. If you need a catalog, message me. I would love to send you a catalog for free as my gift. I just ask that you place an order within the next calendar year. And then, yeah, share this video with your friends, okay? I hope you guys all have a fabulous weekend. Do something fun, get some sunshine, and I will see you next Tuesday, okay? All right, if you guys have any questions about anything, you'd like to place an order, or maybe you'd like to purchase the starter kit, reach out to me. I would love to help you. Okay, bye-bye, guys. Love you much.